Hi, what's up? How is it going over there? In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create, dual tone color lighting in Photoshop, how to apply it to an image. So without further ado, let's step into it. So right now we are going to change the color of the background. So right here you can see the foreground color, set foreground color. So if you want to set the foreground color, but as this right now, what we are going to do is to change the background, the it will change the sets the background to black. So let's change it already. So right now what you are going to do to apply this black color onto the background, you hold on control shift together, then you delete, so automatically it applies to the background. Then you select the picture itself just like this. So you go over to change it into grayscale by holding Ctrl Shift U. You hold Ctrl Shift down, then you press U, automatically changes to a grayscale. So right now let's go over to what's it called, adjustment. Let's locate levels. So let's level it down a bit just like so. Can you see that? Can you see the beauty of the of the black? So it's okay. So right now our next step right now is to make a copy of this layer. Hold control key down on your keyboard, then you press J. Automatically it copies. So right now what we are going to do is to go over. So we are using two color right here to create what's it called, gradient map. So what you are going to do right now is you have to set the foreground color to what's it called, blue, then the other color to black. So right now we'll go over to image, locate adjustments, then you try and locate what's it called, gradient map. Hit on gradient map, so automatically it applies. One more thing, the black has to be the first color. So right now let's go over again, adjust, then gradient map. Good. Can you see that? So right now what we are going to do is to adjust the what's it called, the blue a bit. Pull this down, drag it downward. Good, good, good. That's too much. Drag it up a bit. Good. So it's okay. It's okay. So right now what we are going to do is to go over. We are going to blend part of this image off. So you go over to add layer mask. Let's add layer mask. Automatically white surface apply automatically. So you click the white the layer mask right there, then you go over to your brush tool. Let's click on our brush tool. This is the brush tool right here. So you can decide to make the brush tool a bit smaller, or better still, what you can do is to hold down Alt key on your keyboard, then you drag just like so to make it bigger. If you want to reduce it, you reduce it inward, just like so. But your hotkey is going to be hold down, then you drag up and down to reduce and make it bigger, or you reduce. So right now what you're going to do, let's blend part of this blue away. Select the white part of this layer right here, then you paint on that. So for this case we are going to switch that white to the upper side of, so that to disappear the color. No, it is the black that will be at the top of that. So you select that. So what we are going to do is to make this 100%, then we'll paint on it just like so. Good. So right now let's reduce the thickness of the brush. Good. So right now we are going to blend that color a little bit. Let's reduce the flow of the brush, then the opacity, let's reduce it. So right now let's zoom up. So let's blend that a bit, a bit, a bit, a bit, a bit. Blend that. Good. So right now make a copy of the layer by holding Ctrl, then you press J. Hold Ctrl down, then you press your keyboard, so automatically copy paste. Then we'll go over to this place, choose overlay, then make a copy again, Ctrl J, then you go over to pick screen. Good. So right now the next step right now is to create the other side of the color. I told you it's gonna be dual tone color. So what we are going to do right now, hold Ctrl on your keyboard, then you press J to make a copy of this other of this grayscale image. So right now what we are going to use right now is let's use magenta. Good. So right now you go over to gradient, then you locate gradient map. Okay, let's go over again. Let's change the foreground to black, then go over to image, locate adjustment, then you go over to gradient map. Good. So right now we're going to adjust that. So let's pull this down. Good. So hit OK. You hit OK. So right now let's create a layer mask on top of this image. So right here, click right here, automatically it's layer mask, then you select the white mask layer, select the layer mask thumbnail, then you go over to this place, locate your brush, select your brush tool. So we are ready to paint on the magenta. Let's set the opacity to 100, then you the flow of the brush to 100 as well. So make the brush bigger. Let's paint on the picture just like so. Good. Then right now reduce the brush. You can reduce this brush manually right from here. So good. Let's make it a bit bigger. So right now, good. So let's paint on that. Good. So right now we are going to reduce the flow, then the opacity of the brush just like so. So for a perfect blending, so let's make it, so let's blend it just like so, just like so, just like so, just like so, just like so. Good. Good. So right now what we are going to do is to make a copy of this layer, make a copy of this layer right here, then you go over to this place, let's set it to screen, then copy again, let's make it overlay. Good. Can you see that? Can you see that? So right now, the next step right now is to go over and hit on Ctrl Shift E. Everything will be merged. We merge all the pictures, all the layers all together, so that we can make an adjustment on that. Let me send it back. Can you see right here? Can you see all the layers right here? To merge all of them together, all you need to do is to hit hold the Shift and Ctrl key together, then you hit on E, so automatically it's you know it's merged. So before we go further, what we need to do right now is to create some effects to the back of these pictures right here. What you need to do is to create, instead of that, just select the this layer right here, then you go over, let's switch this color up right here. So what we're going to do right now is to hit on the brush, select brush tool, then you go over and paint magenta on the left hand side of the picture to show some lighting behind the picture. Good. So right now what you need to do right now is to go over again, then let's change the color to what's it called, cyan. Click on cyan, so automatically the foreground color changes to cyan. So right now hit on your, select your brush tool to paint on that part too. So paint on that. Good. Can you see that? Can you see that? Good. So on these notes we will merge the whole layer all together. So hold Shift keyboard, hold it together, hold Shift and Control and keyboard, hold it down, then you hit on E, automatically it's merge. So right now what we're going to do is to make an adjustment, locate image and locate adjustment, go over to what's it called, levels. So let's level it down a bit, then adjust this. It's okay. So here we come to the end of the tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the button below to subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification button in case I have something valuable coming up, so that you'll be prompted that something has been dropped. Give this video a thumbs up so that other people can benefit from it. Bye for now, see you some other time.